So if you guys have a first gen Crown Victoria and you want to get a little bit more pep out of the engine, well, you can swap in a late model 4.6 2-valve. First thing you want to do is start with a good engine from a more modern Crown Victoria. If you are lucky enough to get a 2011 or a 2008 with low mileage, those are the ones that you want to get. You want to get the one with the PI head. Just start with a 2005 and up and you'll be good. Anything with a drive-by-wire system. So let's start with the intake. With your existing intake system, you're going to use that. This will mount up to the other engine with no issues, and you will use your throttle body and your old intake system down to your map sensor. You're going to use all of that. And then we go to the fuel rails. Now there's two options. You can use the existing fuel rail on the other one, but there will be a few things different. The fuel rail is quite different. They have a lot more sensors and stuff like that. And also too, on your existing 91 to 96, you're going to have EV1s. This one here use EV6. You notice here you have two empty spots. Now on the other one you have sensors right there, and you will probably have to drill yours out and put them in. That's really not hard. But now we're getting back to fuel rails and injectors. Well, to cut a lot of cost and to cut a lot of headache, instead of trimming these out and configuring a new fuel system onto your existing car, just use the stock fuel rails. The positioning points look very similar. I don't think it's quite different, and you would just add these fuel rails to the existing stuff. Maybe you can use this, or maybe you can use the US car. Really don't know, but you just double check that. I don't think you will have a problem. It's very easy to do. But along with that, we have coil packs on here, and they do fit on the other engine also. That's not a big deal. Now the other situation will be that fan situation. Now you can either keep that fan situation, or you can make an electric fan like this. Very different setup. Your engine can get a little bit more spunk. Everything is pretty much a little bit more simpler, but it looks complicated. And you can see with the fuel rails and everything, and also with the COPs and everything, and you do have mounting points over here that you can put the coil packs right there. And also too, with the sensor, it's the same ones that is on the other one. Two, you use the same engine mounts from this engine and put them on the more modern engine. This one has 2 O2 sensors, the other one has 4. This one only has upstream. You would just put on the upstream O2 sensors on this, and that will be a very, very simple fix. Your AC unit on here will fit on there. Your power steering will fit on there. The belts are pretty much the same. Everything is really, really simple and straightforward, and the ending result is you will need a tune. You can't not go around that. To get the car to run efficient, you need a tune. But now if you want to take it a step further, while the engine is out and you want to do a 5-speed, you can click the link above here. You can see how to do a 5-speed in your first gen Crown Victoria. I chose to use hydraulic in a very cheap setup. It does work. We do have a 5-speed in there, and you can check in that video how I made those pedals work. They do work. It rides, yo. Not that great. Also too, with the other engines, you're going to have an oil cooler, because most of the times you guys are going to get an engine from a P71 Interceptor, and those have oil coolers on them. If you get it from a civilian one, they won't have oil coolers. Like this civilian Lincoln Town car, you don't see no oil cooler anywhere, because they didn't have them in this, which was crazy. They should have had them in the Lincoln Town car also, but they wasted most of this energy and put them into the Interceptors, which you can see your oil cool line is right there with the oil cooler. you need to get all the connecting hoses to make this work into your 91 to 96 first gen Crown Victoria or Grand Marquis. So a quick recap, you can use your existing intake system all the way down to here, definitely now to your coil packs. You can put on the right and left, they will fit on the existing new motor that you pick up, and the plugs will go into the existing holes. Now as far as the fuel rails, now I would try to use basically your old fuel rails to avoid cutting and splicing, and to go on this, you know, on the other engine is just be a waste of time. Not really a waste of time, it'd just be a heartache. It would be best to just see if everything fits on there, and if not, the fuel lines go on the right hand side, and on the new engine the fuel rails go on this side. So you would have to you know, switch everything around, and that would be a headache. So just use your existing fuel rails on it with your Bosch injectors and you should be fine. And then now we get down to this part here. You're going to have to drill and tap the holes to put these back in. Now before you even put and install the engine into the car, change all the seals, front seals, back seals, do everything you need to do. Even take out the intake and inspect it and make sure there's no cracks or anything, and you know, and do all of that. So even when you're drilling and tapping these out, take the intake out, tap and drill it so you can clean the inside of it so it doesn't go into your water pump and everything like that. And also change the water pump if you choose to. I'll just change the water pump since everything is right there and everything is out. Just change the water pump. That's if you choose. And just do all of those type of things. Even the oil pan gasket, reseal it, put it back up, get the thing nice and clean and dry before you even install it into your first gen Crown Victoria. So man, thank you guys for watching this episode of Build Something TV, man. I hope you guys were enlightened. If I missed anything, let me know, but I really doubt I missed anything. Even down to the O2 sensors, that's a simple fix. You're still good. And also too with the 5-speed, like I mentioned, if you want to know a little bit about that, click and watch the video also. And we're going to be doing something else on the channel. Check this out. We're going to be messing with a 94 Buick Roadmaster. This is not for the channel, this is for repair. Somebody brought it over and told me to look at it because somebody didn't have an OB2, and I was just looking at the situation. I found out something by mistake. There is no spark. It has spark, then no spark, spark, no spark. So we all know what that is, and then we have to go in front of this engine here and change that situation here, and that is a headache. Not easy, because this thing has a mechanical fan. So we'll see you guys on the next one, man. Thank you guys for the support, man. Thank you so much. I'm still working on the Maverick. We took that gas tank and we're starting to put it in here, clean out in here. I'm going to put the gas tank over here and kind of strap it down, and that's it. I mean, it's a little wobbly. So that means I have to cut out that little piece there, make it flat piece of metal, and then weld it in, and blah, 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 blah. Closing arguments, I'm really starting to feel the older arrows because I don't see a lot of people on YouTube really messing with them. So this may be my new thing, to start messing with these older cars here to make them run a little bit better. And people really don't mess with them that much, and the body is a lot lighter. A lot of the body panels on these cars are lighter. The doors are lighter, the hood is lighter, the trunk is lighter, the whole car is lighter, but the frame is raggedy. But we'll definitely work on it, and the Maverick's coming up soon, man. So we'll see you guys on the next one. All right, later. What the heck am I talking about? Listen here, you seen that daggone name right there, my man Maurice, man. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, man. You thought I forgot about you? No way, brother. Thank you so much for the donation towards the channel, man. I really do appreciate it, man. I am working hard behind the scenes to get something really special for you and all the other guys out there. I'm going to try to work something out for you, brother, real soon, man. God willing. You know, I want to be able to do something for you, man, because this is it's really special what you're doing to help the channel, man. And man, you really don't have to do this, man. And I just, I don't know, man, kind of lost for words, man. I'm just really deeply grateful for you to even extend your hand that far deep to support the channel, man. And that's very, very special to me. And for everyone else, thank you so much, man. I think about you guys on a daily basis, man. I'm really grateful, man. Thank you guys so much, man. See you guys on the next one.